Welcome to the explainer that's going to completely change the way you look at travel. Look, if you've never flown before, the airport can literally seem like this massive, chaotic maze. It's overwhelming, right? But today, we're going to transform you from an overwhelmed beginner into a calm, confident travel pro.
Let's just be totally honest right out of the gate. Are you the one who's been up at 2 a.m. frantically Googling, how does airport check-in work? Are you feeling that low-key panic because your very first flight is coming up and you're just terrified of making some rookie mistake in front of everyone? Well, take a breath because you are absolutely not alone. Pretty much every first-time flyer feels the exact same way. Our goal today? Zero stress, no mistakes, no embarrassment. Just you, your boarding pass, and absolutely zero drama.
All right, here is our game plan. First, step 0, home preparation. Second, arriving at the airport. Third, the actual check-in process. Fourth, security and boarding steps. And finally, number 5, final pro tips for success. Let's get right into it.
Starting off with Section 1, Step 0, Home Preparation.
We're starting right in your living room the night before your flight. Why? Because honestly, this is where like 80% of first-timers mess up. Preparation before you even leave home is the ultimate secret here. So the magic numbers are 24 to 48. You want to do your online check-in 24 to 48 hours before your flight. Most airlines make this incredibly easy on their Apple website. Checking in early secures your seat, and it usually lets you skip the longest lines at the airport. Don't wait until you get to the terminal. Do it early, download that boarding pass to your phone, and hey, always grab a screenshot of it too, just in case your internet completely drops when you need it most. To lower your anxiety even further, you've got to organize your critical documents into one clear, easily accessible folder, physical or digital, whatever works for you. You're going to need your valid passport or government ID, your visa if you're flying internationally, your flight ticket confirmation, and any special documents. Like maybe you're traveling with an infant and need a birth certificate or you've got pet papers. Round up the whole shebang the night before. That way they're instantly ready the second someone asks for them.
Now, to keep your carry-on stress-free, you absolutely must follow the famous 3-1-1 rule for liquids. It sounds complicated, but it's really just this. 3.4 ounces, which is 100 milliliters, max per bottle. All those bottles need to fit into one single quart-sized or 1-liter clear bag. And it's one bag per passenger. If you pack these up the night before, I guarantee you'll wake up feeling 10 times calmer.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, arriving at the airport. Let's see what happens when you actually arrive and walk through those big sliding doors. This is where the adventure really kicks off. 3. That is your golden rule. I seriously cannot stress this enough. Arrive exactly 3 hours early for an international flight. Why so early? Well, lines for baggage drop and security can be completely unpredictable, and you really want to eliminate the pressure of constantly checking your watch. Give yourself the gift of time.
Now, if you're flying domestically, meaning just within your own country, arriving 2 hours early is perfect. It gives you a great buffer to navigate the terminal, figure out where you are, and honestly, maybe even grab a coffee before you fly. Once you actually step inside the airport building, don't freeze up, just look up. You're looking for the big signs that say departures and the specific name of your airline. From there, just follow the arrows. The signage in modern airports is literally designed to hold your hand the entire way. Just trust the signs, they won't steer you wrong.
Which brings us to Section 3, the actual check-in process. Now you are ready for the main event, getting your boarding pass and handing off your luggage. You basically get to choose your own adventure here. Option A is the self-service kiosk. Honestly, this is usually the fastest route. You just find the machine with your airline's logo, scan your passport, or punch in your booking reference, pick your seat, grab an aisle seat if you're feeling a bit anxious, and print your boarding pass and bag tags right there. Or there's option B, the counter check-in. If machines just aren't your thing, no worries, just join the queue. When you get to the front, hand over your documents. A super friendly agent will literally do everything for you. Just smile, tell them it's your first time flying, and they will totally guide you through it. Now, if you have checked bags that are way too big for the cabin, you'll need to do a baggage drop. It's super simple, just 3 steps. Step 1, slap that printed bag tag onto the handle of your suitcase. Step 2, lift it onto the weighing belt. Just keep in mind, most checked bags have a 23-kilogram limit. And step 3, watch it disappear down the conveyor belt. Go ahead and wave goodbye to your luggage. You are now officially checked in. All right, Section 4, Security and Boarding Steps. With your boarding pass in hand, like a golden ticket, it's time to tackle the security trials and find your gate. Look, security can seem totally intimidating with all the gray trays and big machines, but it is incredibly manageable when you just follow the predictable sequence. take off your shoes, your belt, and your jacket. And yeah, you might have to stand on the airport floor in your socks for a second, but hey, it's basically part of the travel ritual. Take that clear bag of liquids we prepped earlier and toss it in the plastic tray. Then, wait for the agent to wave you forward and walk through that metal detector or scanner like an absolute boss. Boom, you just conquered security.
Once you're through, take a deep breath. You can relax now. Just follow the overhead signs to your specific gate number. Keep in mind that boarding usually begins 30 to 45 minutes before the actual departure time listed on your ticket. So, find a seat near your gate, chill out, and just listen closely for the announcements calling your flight number. You've totally got this.
Finally, Section 5, Final Pro Tips for Success.
Well, let's wrap this up with a few absolutely crucial reminders. These are the little pro tips that really separate the rookies from the frequent flyers. First up, never, ever put your passport in the checked bag that goes under the plane. You need it on you at all times. Second, keep your digital boarding pass open on your phone screen. Airports scan digital passes constantly now, and fumbling around to load it just holds up the line. Third, drink plenty of water. Flying really dehydrates you. And most importantly, relax and enjoy the ride.
Take a really deep breath right now. No more anxiety, no more stress, just excitement. The world is out there waiting for you, and you are entirely 100% ready for it.
If this explainer helped you feel a bit more confident about your trip, make sure to give it a like so more beginners can find this information. And for even more helpful travel mastery, you can connect with the creators over at travel.org. Check out their website, give them a call, shoot an email to hello@travel.org, or catch them on socials @Travelism.
Safe travels, my friend. You've got the tools, you've got the knowledge, and you are ready to fly. So, I'll leave you with this. Now that you've mastered the check-in process and the airport is a total breeze, where in the world is this new confidence taking you first? Have an amazing flight.